What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's yours today, Lux King. Today we're back in with another video for you guys, and today we're kind of a bit behind with this video, as in there have been plenty of other YouTubers who've already been talking about this, but today for this video I want to talk with you guys about the current state of the game. I would say, yeah, the current state of the game, as there's a lot of stuff going on in the community right now. Well, a lot of stuff, there's a lot of opinions being thrown around and such, and you know, I haven't really said anything yet. Like most people did after a week or two, but you know, it's been now over a month, and so I think right now I've got a good idea of what I think personally and such, and so I kind of want to share with you guys today what I think of all of it myself. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, as I think by the time we're recording this right now, I think we hit 400 subs. So hey, I just want to say before we get into it, I want to thank everybody who has been subbed to me and such, everybody who's been watching my videos. I really appreciate it. It's a nice milestone, and I hope we can go even bigger as the year continues. But anywho, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so I want to start off with the meat of the game, and that is discussing about the online. Now, as of right now with online, it's not looking too good. Online is not looking too good due to multiple issues being there. First of all, lag can be a very big issue. Like, you can have matches where you have no issues with lag, which those matches are pretty fun to play. But matches where you have lag, those are not fun to play. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've had matches where they were so laggy, I just straight up, when the first like 10-15 seconds of the match are just a laggy mess, I always just quit, because it's not fun for me. I don't know if it's fun for the other person. Maybe they have an advantage, maybe the lag is only on my side but not for them, I don't know. But it's not fun to play against, you know. Now, while this is an issue, and I know they are gonna patch, because they put it in a patch notes where they said they were gonna fix it. So I mean, that's a good thing, but I still think it's important to just mention this, just so they, you know, it's still out there for people, just so they know it's really an issue, and so they can just try to fix it as best as they can. Because you got to keep in mind, when they tested the game, first off, when they tested the game, they were all testing it in Japan at the office, you know. So obviously they're not going to be facing issues with lag and everything, because they're all playing from around the same spot. Which, again, understandable. It's not an excuse, not at all, but it explains kind of how this could have happened. Now obviously there are games that don't have this issue when they're releasing. I think Smash Bros, for example, runs pretty well even with other people from other countries and such. Don't quote me on that though. I've played some online Smash and such, and I don't think the issue is that bad, but again, who knows. But they are fixing it, that is a good thing, but I still want to just kind of say how I feel about that. And that's just one of the issues though. The lag is already kind of bad, but then you also got issues like disconnecting and such. Again, they did say they were gonna fix it, and they were, in the patch notes we saw, they are gonna make it so if people leave, rage quit the match, they will lose points still in ranked, and you will gain the points. So that's a good thing. Again, very good. And it's just very nice. It's very nice that they've been listening to us. I think that's something very important to mention, because while I do see a lot of people kind of say okay, well, the game is dead, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that, you know, I understand all of that, but you have to admit that with the patch notes we got, they're improving upon a lot of stuff that we've been complaining about, or well, not complaining, but giving them feedback about, you know. And I think that's just very, very good. Again, online was a kind of a mess, but they are when the update comes out, it's gonna be so much better, and it's gonna be more enjoyable. So I think that's just very, very nice. So online, as of right now, as of version 1.1.0, it was a mess, but hey, who knows? It probably is going to get a lot better once we get the update. Once we get the update, it's going to be a lot more fun. So we've spoken a little bit about the online aspect. Now I want to talk about competitive. Now competitive, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been too much competitive as of late with the game. Well, as of late, not as much, because of the fact that there's a couple stuff with competitive, and that is obviously some of the mechanics in the game, which again, I can kind of see how it got past the testing phase. Because for example, breach, the mechanic of breach, and by extension also save, are mechanics which should not be in the game. And luckily, again, they are fixing it, but I still think it should be put out there that those mechanics can be abused to hell, and when it does, it is again not fun to play against. And again, I don't want to fully blame the team for that, because again, at first they might think okay, it's just a little random mechanic, it shouldn't be anything too big, you know. And when they were testing it against each other, I don't think they were building teams like with a specific mind of like, okay, let me make a breach team to play against my coworker or such, you know. So like that's the thing. But competitive is a whole different story where people will try to do that. Because trust me, I've already seen a lot of people try and run around with the breach team and just trying to fish for some breaches, which again, it's not cheating or anything, like it's literally just a mechanic in the game. But you gotta admit, like when that happens, you can't feel but just be cheated out of like a goal or just out of a goal or a save even, because they just breach or save, which I don't think there should be a guaranteed save or catch at all, like a save, catch, or a goal. That should not be a thing. Criticals, fair, you know, criticals are cool, they just increase your power a bit, but they don't guarantee you anything. But breaches and such, again, that's just a no-go. Luckily, again, it is gonna get fixed. Breaches are gonna get a lot more nerfed, which is, God bless, that is so good. And so is so I don't think save got any like kind of nerfs per se, but that's because the issue with breaches, you got characters which have passives which can increase the breach rate, while with saves, as of right now in the beta, we have no character which can increase the save rate. So, you know, save is not an issue. It's like very rare to get it. Unless you get Invincible Keeper, you're not going to be getting that a lot. But with breaches, you can build a whole team focused around breaches, and you will get a lot of those when you face off against a team like that. So again, breaches and such, not very good. But again, the community has spoken, they've complained about it, and Hino has changed it. So again, that's a very big dub. Very nice indeed. And then, yeah, so that's just very good. Again, they took the feedback, we told them we do not like this, they changed it. That's a good thing, you know. That's a good thing because they're listening to us, and that's what we like to see. Now, the next thing is a question I got asked by Mocha, which I'll put the message here. But because I asked in the server, like, is there some stuff you guys want me to discuss about? And one of the things he said was, Gonna be honest, I quickly fell off it. I don't think I've played for it for almost 2 weeks. And that is definitely another issue the game has currently. The game has become very still. Now again, it's a beta test. We knew it wasn't going to be the biggest, and we're getting a couple more stuff. We're getting story mode along with a couple more new players and such we can use. That's all very cool. You know, I'm all up for that. But he is right. Not just him. Obviously, there's a lot more people who are complaining. That's like the biggest thing right now. And I got the feeling this is something that should definitely get fixed. Because like, when the beta dropped, that first week or two, people were very hyped. Like I've seen YouTubers who never played Inazuma 11, like make videos about the game and such and everything. I've seen VTubers play it and such. It was awesome, you know. But the beta has been out for over a month. And when the only stuff you can do is play against only 3 bot teams, and then online, which again we just discussed, online isn't currently, as of right now, isn't really like fun, or like it's just kind of annoying to do. It's kind of a hassle. Yeah, the game is gonna fall off pretty quick, and that's, I think, that's kind of the issue right now. There is not much to do currently, and that's kind of sad because again, the game is very fun, but even I have to say, like, I've been kind of scuffing a little bit at recording content for Victory Road as of now, the beta, because there isn't much I can do. The best I can do is like make a couple like teams and play online, but that's about it. And that, along with the fact of having to grind the players up and everything, like, it's a slow progress. And so, I don't know, it just gets boring. And so, yeah, indeed, Mocha is right. Not just him, but like everybody who says it, the game got stale. And like, I don't know what to say about that, because like, obviously you can be like, okay, they should have come up with the update a lot earlier. But I mean, like, I kind of get that, but I kind of like how they've been kind of sort of waiting. I'm like torn between. I like how they've been waiting, so with the next update coming, we'll be getting a lot of quality of life stuff. Because who knows, if they did this update like a week or 2 earlier, maybe there would have been some quality of life updates which you wouldn't have gotten, because maybe there wasn't enough like feedback about it. And so that's kind of what I'm torn about. That's why I'm kind of like just torn about, because like, I would love for new content to come out a bit earlier, but right now the game is dying. Again though, it's a beta test, it's a demo, I get all of that, but this was the first, like, this is the first content / game we've gotten for Victory Road in years. So, you know, obviously people were hyped, and I got the feeling Hino could have maybe done a little something to kind of keep that grasp upon players by doing something. Heck, I wouldn't even have minded if he maybe could have dropped maybe just like small patches to like fix some stuff. I wouldn't have minded that. I think that would have been the best of both worlds, where he just would have dropped like maybe 2 or 3 weeks in, he would have maybe dropped like a quality of life update where if people rage quit in matches, you still get points and such, you know. I wouldn't have minded that, because right now we're waiting for one big update, but I think for the goodness of the game, I think it would have been better if we just got like small updates like every like 2-3 weeks, but just a couple quality of life updates. And then like for big updates, you know, like story and such, I'm not expecting that to come on like 2 or 3 weeks every time, but like we're nearing 2 months, so I think that's fine. But I still think I think they should have done that. I think that should have been the route they should have gone with. Again though, I do think like the way they went with it right now, they like got a lot of quality of life stuff ready for us there, so I think that's just very good. But it's just like after almost 2 months of the beta being out, a lot of people are gonna drop it, and so like you're gonna be back at square one, where you again will have people like talking about, okay, when is the game dropping, you know. So that's just kind of something which definitely is like an issue, that definitely. And let me see, what else is there what needs to be said. I also got asked by Fubuki from what is something I want to see next updates for the beta. Well, I think something small, which wouldn't change like a whole lot in the game, but I still think would be nice, is the addition of a third move slot for us. Because we know with Alias Masters, they will be getting a level 50 version, and they will also be getting more Hisatsus. But sadly, we still don't get more Hisatsu slots. We'll be stuck with only 2 on every character. So what I kind of would like for an update is maybe that in one update we get a third move slot, which is just empty, you know. We don't learn a third move, but in the shop we will be getting what's it called? Some Hitsachi manuals which we can buy from there to give the characters in the third slot. I think that would just be a little nice update, because again, every character only has 2 moves, and at some point it's gonna get stale. Again, the game can get very stale very quickly, and so I think this little bit of customization on your characters is like a little, like, kind of just a little push to like give us a little bit more creativity with our characters, you know. Like you could put some nice stuff on some characters which you would not expect. We'll just give a bit more of a variety, you know. I think that's something nice they could add in the future. I don't know if they will, but hey, the idea is out there, you know. Like, you know, I'm here to talk, you know. If you want some ideas, I'm here. But like, yeah, that's something I would definitely want. But I think I kind of like covered most of the stuff. Like, really, it's online, and then the marketing for the game currently, like, it hasn't been the best. Okay, well, no, I wouldn't say it wasn't the best, because Hino has been active on Twitter, like every like day or two. He would like post characters and stuff, like little like just like little description of characters and such, from where they, like, what game they like appeared in and such, like a little description of what the characters are, which is pretty cool. It's cool for people who haven't played Inazuma. But like for me, for example, whenever I get a tweet and I see Hino tweet something, I'm like, okay, that's cool and everything, but I already played the beta. I played everything of the beta already. I already know these characters. So like, to me, it's like, it's cool, but for the people who already know Inazuma or have played the beta, it's like, okay, that's cool, but this doesn't do anything for us. Which again, it might be like a little bit of like, I don't know. I wouldn't say a scummy way to look at it, because again, obviously the game is not only for Inazuma fans. This game is supposed to be for everyone, you know. It's supposed to be approachable for everyone. So like, it's a good thing. But like, I would have liked if they also could like share a bit more stuff with us. Which again, they do that. Like we get like the whole, what's it called? I forgot the name of that. What is it called? The ambassador thing, right? The ambassador meetings and such. Like we get news from that and everything. So like, that's pretty cool. We get updated with news. But like, I would like some specific dates and such. That's something I would really appreciate them just giving to us, like dates and such. Because again, one thing that is a bit annoying is when Hino throws around early summer, early May, like late May. Like, I would love a date to just look forward to. That's definitely something else I would really like, because right now people are like, just like, we know the game is coming, like the update is coming like early, in like early May, but we just don't know when. So like every day we're just kind of like checking everything and such to see if the game is there. Like the update is there, which again, like it keeps the people like kind of like on their best not on their best behavior, but just keeps them like active to like kind of keep checking out. But it also leaves a bit of like annoyance among them, because they're like, I just like, they would love to just have a date. So I think again, I think that just kind of is something which if they would like give us a specific dates rather than just like this whole time period, like this whole period, I think that would definitely also be a lot better. But again, I kind of understand you don't want to like force your team to like kind of be bound to like a specific date. You kind of just want to keep working on the thing until it's done. That's why you give yourself like a little time frame, which again I get, but we as the consumer also kind of find it annoying. But I think that's kind of a little bit what I wanted to say. Again, the video is very late, well, not very late I want to say, but there's been a bunch of other YouTubers who've already talked about this, and I thought I might as well also talk about it because hey, why not, you know? So anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, it was kind of me a little bit rambling, maybe even like, maybe some of you might even think I'm complaining, I don't know. But hey, let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys think they should maybe do with the beta and such? And yeah, I'm happy to read what you guys think. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.